Good evening, Internet. Thank you very much for coming back to my stock channel. I am James, your favorite stock ticker picker, with another update on Exela Technologies, Inc. These people are pushing the boundaries, except for it's not over. Nope, it's not over. And here's why. Their stock's down under 4 cents now. It was just over 4 cents. Heck, it was up to 7 cents in the last month. It's bouncing around like the tiny littlest stock in the world, valued at $46 million as a company. Absolutely insanity. This is a company that does $1 billion a year, valued at $46 million. Now, there's only one problem and one problem only that needs to be fixed. Um, they are kind of publicly claiming their problem is cutting operating costs. They have a ton of employees. They service 4,000 Mongo clients. We're talking like Winn-Dixie, Dollar General, people that have hundreds of stores each, and they sell the terminals that you swipe your cards on at the cash register. They integrate it with their credit, their rewards programs. They do hospitals where you can check in and do all your paperwork on the touchpad. They do all kinds of different terminals and custom terminals for these companies. The biggest clients in the world, 4 out of 5 of the world's top companies use XELA technologies for their terminals. This is the name brand. This is the relationship. These are the people that they've used forever. A day of reckoning is coming, and a day is coming really fast. Exela is going to need to raise the prices of their product. They're going to have to tell their customers, which are a lot of them, $1 billion a year now, $1.17 billion a year. They're going to need to tell their customers that you need to pay more. And it's going to go over well with some of them, and it's not going to go over well with some of them. That's the fact. They have to do it. They cannot cut their personnel. They cannot cut their operating expense. They only have 4 employees per customer currently. So when a Winn-Dixie has 10 or 20 stores, there's only 4 people to service that. If a terminal breaks, they need to go out and replace the terminal. Somebody needs to answer the phone when Dixie calls. You might need a salesman to go find another Winn-Dixie. I'm sure, and then there's people that rebuild the machines that break, stuff like that. So 4 people per Mongo customer is to be expected. These Mongo customers are paying hundreds of thousands of dollars a month to rent these terminals. They probably deserve 4 employees to be dedicated to them. And for that, it also does cost more, obviously. And for that same level of service, if they would like to receive it, they're going to need to pay more money. So they need to charge more money, and as soon as they do, they're going to lose, I don't know, some of their customers. They might lose a third of them. They might lose 2/3 of them. End of the story for Exela Technologies is they raise their prices. That happens, the inevitable. My guess is a third or half of them stay. They become a profitable company. They become a profitable $500 million a year company. They become a profitable $500 million a year company with half the employees that they used to have and half the clients. They can keep the average of 4. Their balance sheet is absolute crap. After becoming a profitable company, their stock will hopefully go up a little bit. I don't know. They've only issued 122 million shares. Price is too cheap to issue more shares. You're only going to get a tiny bit each. So yeah, stock dilution, forget about it. Getting more credit, forget about it. Their balance sheet is already upside down. Nobody's going to loan them money. They are forced with a gun to their head right now to go tell their clients either goodbye, we're never going to help you again, or we would love to keep you, but you're going to have to pay $70 a terminal instead of $50. The prices of everything went up. Our labor went up. I noticed all your food went up. I noticed everything in your store went up, and you're paying your employees more. The only thing that's not costing you more in the store is our terminals, and the terminals have gone up. Now, every vendor at the grocery store that sells every little bit of food to that grocery store, they've had like 13 or 14 price increases in the last year. The little terminals up that you swipe your credit cards on, these people are too shy to ask for a price increase. It's like they don't want to. It's like, like they locked into a 10-year agreement to do it for the same price, or something's going on that's either heavily moronic and can't be changed, or they need to go renegotiate. They're not going to find new clients and replace $1 billion of them that quick. They don't even appear interested in looking for more clients. They have lots of good clients. They're not paying the right price. That's the end of the story. They have very little time to get this done. They have $10 million left. They have no credit. They couldn't possibly dilute themselves. There's a short squeeze going on. Right now is the time to go get half your terminals back from all these people that don't want you anymore. Take those terminals back, rebuild them for the future so you don't have to buy them again, so you don't have to make them again. You can resurface them for another vendor in the future. You'll hopefully replace these vendors with other vendors at the correct price, and they have to go do it. And that's the bottom line. They're the only people in the grocery store that haven't raised their prices on the grocery store in a year. I'm buying $5 American cheese that used to cost 99 cents. And good old Exela over here is running a charity for your local grocery store and insisting on giving it to them for 2019 prices when everybody else is up 30% at least already, or 20, 25, 30%. Had these people done 25 or 30%, they'd be profitable every single quarter. They need to go do it. They need to go do it now. They're going to become what they're going to become. Um, they're going to need to become profitable to service the big debt. So they're going to need to factor that in too. They might be more expensive than the second choice, but hopefully their good service and the longevity will keep some of their clients. And if they lose them all, they're out of business, And you know where they're going? They're going out of business anyhow. So they really have no choice. It's either go do this or close at this point. And I sense they go and do this, and I sense they fix this revenue loss problem by charging more per unit. And I think they're going to get it done. It's their final Tommy Boy play. This is it. They're going to go on the road. They're going to talk to their vendors. They're going to say, hey, we need an extra, 20%. We've held you at 0% for the last entire inflation. And as you can see by our balance sheet, we're about to burst at the seams because of it. So you need to pay for your terminals from now on, or you can just pay somebody else 25% more for your terminals, or you can keep paying us 25% more, because as nobody else is going to come in and sell them to you for below cost like we have. You can literally negotiate by having them look at your stock report. They'd feel sorry for you, and they'd probably gladly pay more. And then they'll have to raise the price of bananas another 2 cents. I understand. Their overhead will be a little bit higher at the grocery store. Price of everything will go up a penny or 2 pennies. But they're going to have to do that if they want to keep terminals in the store, or they can just collect cash and check like the old days. Or they can hire another company and rip all their terminals out and have that aggravation, and then end up paying more or paying the same price. Because they just need to get a competitive price. And right now they're charging a far below competitive price. Nobody can do this. With 4 employees servicing a 10, 20 store chain, no way. That's going to give you crappy service. Your broken terminals aren't going to get fixed. They're going to break. They're going to be crappy to begin with. Hopefully you already like the ones. You've stayed with this company for year after year after year. Look at this. Going back to 2017, these people just stuck around. It diminished a little bit, and they had COVID issues, and they didn't recover very well. But they've held on to be a strong company. They're going to stay around. They're going to ask these people for more money. It's going to happen, and it's going to solve the problem, and they're going to do that before they just shut the doors. And right now, they got like a month. They got a month. I couldn't even imagine them having 2 months. They have no credit, no money, no dilution possible. They could put up another offering, and I can't even imagine anyone's going to do it. If they don't have the courage to walk in there and raise their prices, why would you do another offering? Why would anybody want to buy your offering? They need to come in. Here's the income statement quarterly. It's just a steady, stubborn, consistent, I didn't charge enough loss. That's all it is. One reason and one reason only. They're just not charging enough. So they're going to start charging the right price. They're going to lose a third of their customers or half their customers. And maybe they'll keep all their customers or almost all their customers. And you're going to see growth because of it. If they do keep all their customers, you're going to see a spike in revenue all of a sudden. You're going to go, hey, look who's getting 25% more for his stuff. And look who's profitable by $20 million so they can stay in business and still service this huge debt. Maybe they can sell off some old terminals or something, some old assets, and try to chew into this. They really need to get that stock price up. They really need to turn profitable. They need to do it immediately, or close, or just say goodbye. I say they go renegotiate first. What do you think? Leave me a comment down below. This is Exela Technologies. This is a gamble on whether a company has the cojones to walk in and say, hey, and 20 other vendors did this week, by the way. Are they going to have the cojones to go do what those 20 other vendors did? Hey, my bananas cost $5 a pound now. I know they used to cost $3 a pound, but you got to pay more if you want some bananas. And the guy at Winn-Dixie goes, okay, I'll take your bananas. Exela needs to go do that. Maybe he needs to talk to the banana guy. I'm not sure. It's funny because they do sales training and stuff, that they wouldn't understand the mechanics of this. But they need to learn it real quick. They need to go do it. And that's the video. Yep, you're going to see something with Exela. You're going to see it quick. You're going to see this 4 cents vanish into the abyss. You're going to watch a company go into bankruptcy, or you're going to see a company grow some cojones and go out there and turn this thing profitable with a few phone calls. You're going to see one or the other. I'm betting on the phone calls. I like it 75-25, that they become a 2/3 of the size they are now company and profitable, and they do it almost instantly. And everybody's going to freak out. The shorts are going to get out. Everybody's going to run out of there. Maybe the stock, while the shorts are going up, maybe that's when they can dilute it one more time while the shorts are coming out, and collapse it on the shorts one last time, just so that they can get some cash in their pocket to continue. But they need to burn the shorts. They need to go profitable. Nothing would burn the short positions more than that. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful night, and we'll catch you on the next video. Keep the updates coming on Exela Technologies. It's put out or get out time. They're going to need to decide, do they have the courage? Let's hope they do. We'll see you next time. Have a great night. Like and subscribe to my channel, please.